ESL 103 and 203, Watch and Listen, pages 168 to 171. This unit has to do with economics. Number 1, what can young people do in your country to earn money? Now, this can be your country of origin, or it can mean the United States. People in the United States are taking advantage of Uber Eats, and they are delivering food and earning money that way. Other people are driving for Uber, and some young people are working traditional jobs in restaurants or in office buildings. There are many jobs young people can do. 2, how do you save money? Answer that question on your own and just think about your phrasing. I save money by not eating out as often as I'd like to. 3, is it worth spending money on things like designer clothes and expensive cars? Try using the phrase, in my opinion. In my opinion, it is not worth spending money on material items, and it is more important to spend money on experiences. But again, that answer is up to you. You are going to watch a video having to do with entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are people who start businesses and earn money by working for themselves. Here are some pictures from the movie. Think about these questions and answers. You can do this on your own. And you might want to use these vocabulary words as you do. Get laid off. The phrase to get laid off is a phrasal verb. It means to lose your job. There's no work for the person to do. You get fired, you get laid off. Prototype. Prototype. 3 syllables, stress the first. Prototype. Noun, the first model or example of something new that can be developed or copied in the future. For example, I think it was in one of these other units, we saw a prototype for a mechanical arm. People who lose limbs on their bodies can have replacements, but a prototype needs to be made first. It's the first model or example. Entrepreneur. 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 Someone who starts a business. Machinery. Having to do with machines, often large ones. Partnership. The joining of 2 people or organizations to work together to achieve something. Right now, the governors of New York and New Jersey have a partnership to decide when to reopen the states. Expand. Expand. To increase in size or amount, or to cause to do this. As you watch the video, fill in the blanks of exercise 3. Then you can watch it twice if needed. Write true or false, or DNS for does not say. Then correct the false statements. Here's the video.
When Marie LaCour got laid off, she had an idea to make and sell a line of children's novelties.
My company name is actually Goobity Goo.
What she didn't have was thousands of dollars to buy a laser cutter to create her products.
That machine can do like everything, it seems like.
The day the iPad was announced, Patrick Buckley had an idea for a custom-made cover. What he didn't have was the expensive computerized wood-cutting machine he needed to produce a prototype. LaCour, Buckley, and scores of other budding entrepreneurs have become members of Tech Shop in Menlo Park, California, a place for do-it-yourselfers, inventors, and dreamers.
We believe that every kitchen should come with compressed air, electricity, and a vise.
Mark Hatch is Tech Shop's CEO.
Most don't. People get to come here and use ours.
Here's the drill. Joining Tech Shop is a little like joining a health club, except here for $100 a month, instead of running on a treadmill, you get to run industrial strength machinery. Members have access to the latest in computer-assisted design and machine tools that would cost a fortune to buy.
We teach people in an afternoon how to make things. We have a lot of entrepreneurs.
With the tools at Tech Shop, Phil Hughes developed a way to cool computer servers that could save vast amounts of energy.
And this pulls out all the heat of the server, from the server to the lid.
For now, his company, Clustered Systems, has its world headquarters at Tech Shop. But a partnership with Emerson, the huge appliance manufacturer, could change that.
They expect to sell thousands and thousands of these things, which is going to make us very happy.
And perhaps very rich.
Well, yes. Why not?
For $100 a month, another member is building a lunar landing module for an X Prize competition.
Where else can I find someplace that I can store my lunar lander?
Marie LaCour is now selling her products online and in a few retail stores. Patrick Buckley's iPad cover is taking off, and 30 people have been hired to make it.
We're on track to do between $3 and $5 million this year.
And Tech Shop is doing well too, expanding to 8 more locations. Evidence that in America today, money may be tight, but ideas and ambition are flowing freely.
Okay, at this point, you can pause the video, complete exercises 3 and 4, and watch the video again if needed. Press play when you are ready to see the answers to exercises 3 and 4. Number 1. Tech Shop offers people access to expensive equipment, or you could say machinery. 2. The entrepreneurs create prototypes of blanks they hope to sell. You could say things, you could also say products. Try not to use things very often in your speaking or in your writing. Try to be more specific. 3. The woman is making products for children. 4. One man has designed a special iPad cover. 5. Another man has created a way to make computers cooler. And 6. Tech Shop is expanding to more locations. You can also say places or destinations. 4. Number 1, Tech Shop attracts people who like to work for others. Is that the definition of an entrepreneur? No, they don't like working for others. They like working for themselves. It would be great to be your own boss. 2, people usually work in small groups at Tech Shop. Is that true? In small groups? No, they work on their own. You could say individually, or you could say independently, or on their own. 3, most people at Tech Shop like to buy things. Buy things? Nope. They like to make things or develop things. So 3 is also false. 4, some of the inventors are now selling their products on the street. On the street? No. They are now selling their products where? Online or in stores. Also false. 5, one man has hired 30 people. True. 30 people. And 6, the success of Tech Shop shows that many people with a lot of money have great ideas. Must you have to have a lot of money? No. So we'll say many people without a lot of money have great ideas. You can be broke and you can still have a fabulous idea that works. On your own, think about these questions. What are 3 differences between working for a small company and a large company? Which one would you prefer? Would you like to own your own business? Why or why not? What would be some of the benefits and what would be some of the drawbacks? If you started a business, what kind of business would it be? If I were to start a business, I would start a chocolate business because I am craving chocolate right now. What type of business would you start?